Hello and welcome to PokéSins.
A Chansey operation!
No! FYI, this is the worst way to try and fix that. Cute, but his nose is missing.
Ash, you're making it worse!
Why is Misty blushing? And so they abandon their bags. Hospitals don't close, do they?
Just getting to sleep.
Apparently so close to the door that you can hear them. Why would a doctor answer it and not some kind of reception staff? Besides, how would a doctor know how to unlock the front door?
Face.
Weird transition.
Oh, I'm not the one who's sick.
How did it get to this point before revealing it's Pikachu who's in need?
Your patient, doctor.
Brock's silent mouth flapping.
But I'm a specialist in human medicine.
Do you specialise in human medicine? I'd say a vet is more specialised than the average doctor.
Please, just take a look.
I've just never been able to refuse requests from young girls.
The
electric pressure in its body is rather low. We'll have to give it an electric charge.
I'm torn here. Either this is a great way of showing how Pokemon are an everyday part of their world, or he has no idea what he's doing and is just guessing. Also, Misty is his assistant, quite creepy now.
Pikachu would need about 10,000 volts.
Surely the voltage level would depend on the strength of the Pikachu. I don't think 10,000 volts would spark like that.
Good, it's regained consciousness.
Thank God I won't be sued.
All right, Pikachu, say ah.
No!
That's...
He put his entire hand into a small creature's mouth. Is this guy even a doctor?
Pikachu, you're alright! Pikachu!
No!
In any case, the treatment's over, so go on home.
You'll be receiving my bill. Lol, JK, he can't charge them. That would require him to admit it happened.
Well, he may have had a soft spot for Misty,
Yeah, about that.
but he sure seemed pretty hard on you, Ash.
Nope, not making that joke.
He's not the only one who has a soft spot for pretty girls, is he?
The difference is he's well over double Misty's age.
Ring, 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 phone call, phone call.
That's ringtone.
Your phone is ringing.
Ring, 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 ring.
I'm not gonna answer it, I'm off duty.
Every hospital ever.
Call, phone call. Hello, hello.
Hello, Nurse Joy.
I'm certain that's a crime. Unauthorized answering of a hospital phone. It's probably also a crime to allow unauthorized answering.
The Pokemon Center's full! We better get these Pokemon to the hospital!
Those Chansey are just running about having fun.
It's all your fault! Why weren't you watching the road?
Gotta say that this is a brilliant way of incorporating them into the story.
By the way, Nurse Joy, would you be interested in going out for pizza Saturday night?
I think we found Brock's real dad.
You can talk to me about pizza after our work is done.
But a plus for Nurse Joy's rejection. By the way, it would have been 2 if she just rolled her eyes and hung up.
Alright, kids, you better get into these.
No, no.
I'm ready if you are, Brock.
I'm ready.
Let's help those hurt Pokemon.
But if just Misty had said yes, Ash would have been like, nope.
They never told us about this in med school.
He knows this is Pokemon, right? Not the place for one-liners.
And prepare for a Cubone scan.
A Cubone scan. Ash and Brock swap their jackets for lab coats, but Misty gets a full-on fetish outfit. I wonder whose idea that was.
You can't be so violent with patients. This one's just a youngster. Please, be a little gentler.
It's almost like he's never done this before. Apparently, Cubone doesn't have any arms. And its entire skeleton is a single bone. And can you even take an x-ray when the patient is flailing about and crying? And what about the ears on the skull?
Its head is okay.
Don't you have to hold an x-ray up to the light to read it?
Repair the fractures with superglue and apply a bandage.
Super glue and a bandage. It's confirmed this guy's just the janitor who decided today he'd play doctor.
I I can do that for you, Doctor.
Okay, Misty.
After you've dealt with Cubone, maybe you could... No, I'm not making these jokes!
You've got a knack for this.
Knack.
I love his jealousy.
He insists on trying to take a bite out of our Arbok.
Your Arbok, not our.
This Raticate's teeth are broken. It couldn't bite anything if it tried.
Well, it could, it would just be incredibly bloody painful.
Just glue its teeth back in with super glue.
Super glue again? Christ, 2 more.
How about a pizza with me after I finish treating these Pokemon?
As proven in Holiday Hijinks, Jessie is max 17. 5 Minun. What the hell is with the background?
We'll talk more over the pepperoni, but right now you've just got to help my Arbok.
Okay.
As creepy as this whole thing still is, that's a good line. But what Pokemon is in pepperoni?
Let's see. Its own poison is circulating through its body.
What? How would he know that from poking it?
I wanted you to cure it, not kill it.
A direct reference to death.
Now I can perform the procedure.
The procedure to remove the poison from its own system? 'Cause that just looks like he's untying a knot.
Why help them? They're from Team Rocket.
Ash is a bit of an arsehole, really. He was up for abandoning them at the bottom of the ocean, and now he's like, let the Pokemon die.
A doctor's job is to heal, not to judge. It was very irresponsible of you as a trainer to let your Pikachu eat this thing whole.
Yeah. Twat. Hey, look! Arbok's knotted again.
But maybe I could convince this beautiful young woman to lend us a hand.
He just doesn't bloody stop. Nightmare fuel.
Won't pay any price. I said price, not rice.
Oh, the terrible puns. How fucking strong is that Chansey? How did he even get that into the building? I bet that made sense in the original Japanese. Way to go, nurse. Assault your patient. The blissfully blank expression on her face as she beats the shit out of Meowth. Genuinely terrifying. But I swear to God, I laughed for 5 straight minutes. And then a plaster to remind you of your shame. At least the doctor didn't get his hands on Meowth. He would have suggested supergluing a penny to him.
Keep it from moving around.
How can Brock think that supergluing its horn back on is the best thing?
Thank you, James.
Weird transition again. Oh, Jessie's in the fetish outfit too. I wonder whose idea that was. Brilliant idea. Bring a bomb into the centre of the hospital. In this shot, the doctor is on the far side of Ivysaur, but in this shot, he's on the close side. This is not what Weepinbell had in mind when he applied for the ad for balls in mouth. What is wrong with me today?
Nice work.
Nice work, just tugging on it until it came out. Transition.
Dodrio, a triple bird Pokemon. Its 3 heads represent joy, sorrow, and anger.
Why did he just have a piece of paper with Dodrio's Pokedex entry on it?
Chansey, prepare the anesthetic.
Here, you can use mine. Anesthetic from nowhere. Pikachu's expression.
I'd say this'll put me out for at least 6 hours.
You didn't inject it. Maximum, just a few drops got in.
We'll just do our best to help these Pokemon.
You're probably more qualified than he is.
If we don't get it untangled, it could suffocate.
We can Dodrio with water gun.
That Pokemon that's in danger of suffocation. Drown it.
Pikachu, Thunderbolt now.
That drowning Pokemon. Kill it dead. Brock gets a plus for actually using a bloody potion. Speaking of which, couldn't they just give Arbok an antidote to cure its own poisoning?
Now that they're weak, we should be able to capture those Pokemon with no trouble at all.
That's a good plan.
James,
Come on.
That is 5 different ways of dangerous. Transition.
The stretcher catcher.
The Stretcher Catcher.
Repeating. Wait, what? How is it so effective? Why did it hit Misty and Brock from behind? Giant needle from nowhere. And why is there a giant needle? I mean, I can understand a Pokemon said to having one of those.
What are you waiting for?
It saw what Chansey did to Meowth.
You won't do it?
What about its philosophy of it does what it's ordered?
Team Rocket's Pokemon haven't forgotten that Chansey cared for them when they were injured and needed treatment.
Chemical bottle from nowhere. Also, fucking hell, Jesse, throwing random chemicals? How did he cut through what appears to be a glass bottle with a single swing of a scalpel? Also, why does he have a scalpel?
You better take a look at my ammunition.
What the fuck? That is far from normal. That is far from safe. He may be a serial killer. Nope.
Well, I did manage to get this one.
No, you didn't. Also,
That's a Voltorb!
Why don't you stay here and train in my hospital with me?
it's not your hospital. They're children. They'd need to pass exams first. They don't want to end up dead on a slab.
I really think I might like being a doctor someday. I'm gonna be a doctor!
Just gonna point out, at no point did anyone confirm that man was a doctor. I'm genuinely convinced he was just posing as one. Minus 102. FYI, in a creepiness competition, Dr. Proctor beats Melvin and Bill hands down.